bring the brakes back down step 2 because we're almost ready to depart. Next stop is Sheffield. That it is indeed. And away we go, look at that. I find it bizarre with the pantograph on the front. Logically you'd think it should be at the back, but this only has the one. It's one of those weird things. Because normally you'd put the pantograph up in a particular direction depending on where you're going. So you put it up at the rear of the loco, so you're pulling it, not pushing it. One of those weird things. But with this we've only got one, so it doesn't really make much difference. Nice. Right. How are we doing? Viaduct. Oh, lovely. I knew there was one here. And I knew it would be screenshot worthy, didn't I? Oh, yes, look at that. Love a good viaduct. Don't get me wrong, it's no Ouse Valley Viaduct, but it'll do the job. I can hear a couple wheel flats. That's good fun. Alright, speed limit is 85, so we're going to bring that down to 85. Just so we don't speed. Sheffield, just under 9, just under 9 miles, yeah. That's pretty close to London. It's TfL rail territory. It's not bad. Although judging by the lines being closed, we might not actually see much TfL rail during this. Find out, I guess. But stopping at Sheffield and Stratford, Liverpool Street. This is the final stretch, essentially. The final stretch, indeed. I've got to be there at 12:44. It is 12:37. Going to be on time. This is going worryingly well. Worryingly well. I'm scared. I don't want to mess up. Nor do I want it to crash at this point. You know, we're too far in now. It can't fail us. If it does, it does. I'm not going to be too distraught by it, but I want to get it. I want to get into London now. Satisfaction of the finish. You know, it's not far away. It's not far away at all. It's going to feel a little bit longer now because we're not actually allowed to do 100 miles an hour anymore. Stuck at a low 85, but still not too bad. Train 360s. Nice. So you got class 360s. So why aren't the 720s? They should be called like the class 1s, and then whatever replaces them could be the class series X. That's the way that should be. Oh, Xbox naming. Oh, what fun it is. Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, S, whatever. So, okay, good, well done. That makes sense. In someone's brain, I guess. Still, it's better than Wii U. Great, well done. Just didn't distinguish it enough. Wii U. Ugh, who cares? It's just one of those things, I guess. Nintendo have some of the weirdest naming structures. New Nintendo DS. No, new Nintendo 2DS XL. My god, that's a mouthful. I do want to get a Nintendo console at some point. I used to have a DS Lite, and I used to have a Nintendo Wii. I don't have either of them anymore. I kind of want a 2DS or a Switch, but I can't justify it at the moment. You know, getting the money together. That can be achieved, but it's like, yeah, but I could just also spend it on a model train, or I could do this, or I could do that, and I'm just nervous that I wouldn't actually spend too much time on it. Like, I think I would, but I don't actually know if I would or not. It's one of those things I won't know until I get one. But I think it needs to have... I say it needs to have the right games on it. The main thing I'd be interested in playing on it is probably Minecraft on the go. Probably. But you've got the Skywalker Lego games coming soon and such, so who knows? Who knows? Ding. Nice. It shouldn't be too much longer before the track quadruples. There's a third track there, very nice, but we should get a fourth as we approach Sheffield. Because, oh, that's just a loop, isn't it? Yeah, that's just a loop. We should get a fourth. And I don't know which ones we're going to be on. It said something about a closure. I don't know if that means their traffic's going to be on our line or we're going to go on their line. But we'll figure it out. About a third of drink left. I say that, it's a pint glass. It changes shape. I don't know how much I've got left. I can't tell the volume. Not a lot. That's the way to put it. Not a lot. For us to get through the rest of this trip. I'm talking a lot, you know, voice, but it's fine. It's a learning experience. It tells me that if I'm going to do a long journey again, get more drink, you idiot. There you go. That's what I've learnt today. That's what I've learnt. Big drink. Lots of squash. Maybe a coffee as well. And a snack. Wouldn't mind a snack. Flashing yellow signals. That's what we like to see, I guess. It means we're turning before we enter Sheffield. Which probably means we're going on to the slow lines. I'm going to power down. Let's start braking. Got a neutral section coming up as well anyway. A 25 limit after Sheffield, we are definitely crossing over. But that's fine. There's a line going underneath us there. Through the neutral section. Line coming in from the left. Nice. Going into platform 2. Keep the speed coming down. Still got flashing yellows, which is good. Coasting for a sec. We don't have a feather yet, so I think we're still crossing. Yeah, we're crossing over afterwards. 315. I see in the platform. Very nice. So we're crossing over afterwards, aren't we? Yep. I guess this platform's probably the only one long enough for us. 315. Hello. Very nice. Gotta love a bit of the pep action. Yeah. I want to get a screenshot with the pep. I mean, we're cleared through, so it's not going to leave anytime soon. We're here on time as well. I'm far too good at this right now. It's terrifying. Our next stop's the second to last one as well, before the end of the line. Oh, that'll do. Our DVT's hanging off a little bit, but it doesn't really matter. We see them both in the same shot. Kind of. Not really what I'm looking for. That's not going to work, is it? Kinda does. Not a screenshot to write home about, though. Hello, 315. I promise I'll drive you one day. Sheffield sign couldn't be any lower if it tried, could it? Amazing. Oh, I do love a pep. I do love a pep. Yep, we are crossing... apparently. Right. That says we're branching off, but we're not branching off here. No, we're branching off here. Yes, okay, so... Okay. Apparently we're not allowed to branch off on this one. We've got to branch off on this one. Okay, whatever. Not that it really makes any difference. Why is there two junctions there anyway? Who knows? Who knows? It would be really nice right now if the train came around the corner. Nice bit of AI just... But it probably won't if the fasts are closed. And we've got the road. Oh well. Come on, people. Get on the train. Nearly there. Nearly time to go. Come on. Just waiting for the doors to close. We'll be on our way. Stratford, next stop. Got a 25 limit. Got to make sure we don't speed. I haven't got the speed set up appropriately for this, so it's just going to be a case of judging it whilst I can't see, which is always good fun. Cinematic shots are great until you're trying to drive the train at the same time. One of the biggest things I wish TS had was the ability to pop up or pop out the HUD onto a different monitor, a separate window. So you could keep the full screen of TS but have the crucial information on a separate monitor. That's sort of the biggest thing I'd like to see when it comes to TS. Snaking over, very nice. How's that looking? Looking good, looking good. Speeding massively because I couldn't judge it. Wonderful. Never mind, eh? Nothing like a white knuckle ride on the slow lines into Stratford. And it's got up to 50 anyway. Oops. There's a leave sign there. Does that mean it's going to be a bit slippy? It shouldn't do. It's summer by the looks of things. I say it's summer. Some of those trees look a bit brown. I don't actually know. I never looked. Because why would I bother to look at stuff like that? Look at that. Snaking around the corner. Nice bit of lean to it. Nice. Now the ultimate question is... 3, 2, 1! That's not a question, but I'm glad to see one. Nice. The fast lines are closed. So are we going to see anything that proves it's closed? Engineering work trains, like 66 from J&As maybe? Is that stuff we're going to see? People working on the line? Only time will tell, I guess. That's always a nice attention to detail, but I understand that finding the right assets and stuff to do it can be a nightmare. We need some proper, like, engineering works packs for TS, we really do. Like, proper detail clutter packs. Like, one thing I'm fed up with as well is seeing the same train spotter asset over and over again. Need some new train spotter assets desperately in TS. Because it's still just the one guy in the, you know, winter jumper with a woolly hat and a camera. Like, we don't have tripods, just different poses, different anything. It's just all the same guy and wearing a different coloured top. It's like, we need a bit of variety, man. Definitely need a bit more variety. Oh well. It's rather steep downhill, this, isn't it? Very long, consistent 1 in 100. So glad for speed set. This is a sort of journey where I really don't mind having it. especially as Stratford is still over 13 miles away. Platform 5. Okay. It's the leisurely jaunt. The perspective is really weird. Like putting things into perspective. So, for example, 70 miles an hour is the maximum speed on the Medway Valley line. You go down there in a 395 and it feels like you're racing through because you're only stopping at a couple of stations along the way, and it feels really fast. In this, we're doing 70 in a train that can do 110. On the slow lines, it feels slower, even though it isn't. It's really weird. It's one of those weird things. But I guess as a locomotive, we're also sat higher up, which also makes a difference. Like 70 miles an hour in a car would feel a lot faster because we're lower to the ground. I imagine in a 395 you're sat a bit lower than this. You're also sat centrally instead of mounted to the left. So maybe that's got something to do with it as well. Who knows? 60 limit outside Wood. Okay, oh no, the yawning started. No, we're still 11 miles out of Stratford. Oh no, that's not good. Come on, we got this. We got this. 50 limit. Ah, slow lines. Why do you have to exist and not be of a consistent standard to the fast lines? I don't know. Slow down. Another 90 set. Very, very nice. Excellent. Speed set adjusted. Wood, Gidea Park. I love the concept of TfL rail and Crossrail, all that lot, Elizabeth line. But my goodness, doing an end-to-end run in it it's not going to be the most entertaining thing in the world, is it? Because you're going to be crawling from Sheffield to Liverpool Street, and then going under London, which will be the cool bit, and then taking an hour to go between Paddington and Reading. 360. 315. Very nice. You can see there's a lot of trains picking up now. More action to see. Trains in sidings, etc. Down for 50. That's it. Bring the power up now. Do like 50s. I said what 315s. Why did I say 50s? Oh no, my brain. It's just decided to melt. That's it. It's gone. Not coming back. Why did I say 50s? That's not a 50. That's blatantly not a 50. It's not even a locomotive. Oh no. See, this is where I can drive, but my mental state is just going to go. Burp, 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 burp. That's just that's essentially what's going to happen. The crash won't be of a physical train crash. It'll be me as it's like oh no, long journey. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. I can do this. It's the final stretch. Stratford, Liverpool Street. We can do this. Just over 9 miles to go. We can do this. No, don't. No. Ugh. No, 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 no. Oh. Oh dear. Come on. It's also one of those things where you're just staring at track for so long. It's like, go to sleep, go to sleep. Like, no, I don't want to. I'm driving. Oh, for God's sake. Ding. So many signal blocks. The size of them has just gone from massive to just ding, 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 ding. Ah, yeah, not ding. Great, wonderful. Warning me of at 60. Great. I wonder if I said 50 because the speed limit was 50. Maybe that's what my brain read. Please tell me there was some logic in that. That's what my brain pulled from. I don't want to think about the idea of just pulling a number out of my head and saying it when I didn't mean to. I hope there was a reason for it. Like, the logic will catch up to me at some point, I'm sure. Actually, I'll just leave that at 70. Just going back into a 70 in a minute. Yeah, come on. I bet you're all yawning as well now, aren't you? Yeah. You're either sick of this or you're just joining in because that's what humans do. Go, go, come on. 70, 8 miles. We got this. We got this. Tiny bit of drink left. Just sipping it at this point. Just to keep us going. Chadwell, yep. Ouch. Ouch. How's that for an ouch? Someone left the bloody phone on the line. Oh dear. Straight through a neutral section. Good going me. Good going me. Power down. Power up. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's Chadwell Heath. Oh, my mistake. Good Maze, I think that's what it is. Yeah, Good Maze. .8 miles. I can hear a helicopter. The excitement! It's enthralling. I don't know. I hear quite a few helicopters, really. Not at the same time. It's not like a convoy of helicopters. There is nothing more terrifying than seeing that, like a convoy of helicopters go through. Oh no, what sort of government things leak now? You know, what have the Umbrella Corporation unleashed on people this time? It's good fun though. .315. Got it right this time. Go me. Screenshot with you. Yeah, why not? Ooh, timed it perfectly as well. No shadows in the way. 315852. That's it. Good mate, 7 Kings. We are doing well. We are doing well. Ding. People wouldn't expect a fast train going through on the slow, so just giving a bit of a toot, just in case. Especially as we had floaty women from the last few stops ago on that platform. The last few stops ago. Big brain time. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. Ding, yep. 7 Kings, Ilford. Ilford's the sign that we're really, really close. Ignoring every other sign of knowing the fact that we're in the London zones at this point and the signal blocks being like, you know, a few hair strands apart, but it's fine. 40 limit. What sort of weird track-related things happen at Ilford? The fast lines end up on the other side of the slow lines. We are going to cross to the other side shortly. That we are. I believe we go over the fasts. Which is good fun. Which is good fun. I got it, I got it. Swanning with the 40. Yep, no doubt. Anything interesting in Ilford? No. I say that. 321s are interesting, but I mean like a 37 with a 378 or something. You know, something really interesting. Alright. Go down to 40. 321. Lovely. God, he's powering up as well. That sounded awesome. Yeah, it's amazing how long this takes if you're doing it in a stopper. It feels like it takes forever. I've done Romford to Stratford. That takes an age. to do in a 345. It really does, especially if it's packed. Oh, it's just hell. It's just hell. Bring that down to 40. Apply some power. Definitely climbing over something. Yep, there we go. Crossing over the fasts. Underneath a gantry that's missing. And down we go. Excellent. So glad for speed set right now. It's keeping us perfectly in line with everything we should be doing. Neutral section coming up. No, I just spoke praise of you, speed set. Don't let me down now. 315 making a climb as we level out. Say level out. There we go, yep. And into a 70 zone. I'm surprised if our green signals all the way. I must be honest. I've probably jinxed it now, but you know. And up to 70. 2.44 miles until Stratford. We're getting real close now. That Ada breast didn't make a noise. I'm terrified. Anything that could go wrong is going to go wrong now with the game. Be that stuff not starting to not load properly, or just outright crashes. This is where I need a collective fingers crossed, even though I will have already have uploaded it and done it and all that lot by the time you're watching this, but still, fingers crossed. Get in the spirit, man. It's what we want. It's what we want. Right, accelerate again. Forest Gate, Maryland, and Stratford. Not far away at all now. If any of these signals are double yellow, we've got to slam the brakes on like there's no tomorrow. Because the signal blocks are so short. Trying to be vigilant about it. Keep an eye out in case there is anything untoward up ahead, but it looks like we're okay for now. It's a 90 limit, but that's pointless, considering there's a 50 and a 40 immediately after it. Double yellows on the other lines, okay. Yep, ding, great, wonderful. Right, power down. Throw some brakes on. 60! That was not a thing! Oh no, that's cheating, game. You can't have a go at me for that one. That was not on the HUD. That was not on the HUD, I swear. Down for 50, down for 40. There's the stupid sculpture that was made for the Olympics. That's it. Welcome to Stratford, people. It's been one hell of a journey, but we're at Stratford. This is the last stop before Liverpool Street. There's the central line, which is going over right now. And yeah, central line, both sides. That's kind of cool. Central line is one of those lines I really wish we had as well. Like, there are some of the underground lines that are like ATO. It's like, I don't care. Like, have the option to just sit there and watch it do what it does and open the doors and close them as you would. But they can still be driven manually. Like, a lot of tube trains can still be driven manually even with ATO for driver knowledge, you know, retention. I believe it's the thing where they're allowed to drive manually once in a blue moon sort of thing, just to keep their knowledge up to scratch. So I don't see the reason why that would stop anything. Stratford! We made it, and 30 seconds early, probably because we went into the 60 really early, but whatever. Not going too fast, I mean. So obviously, this in real life, this would be teeming with traffic. We'd have Central Line trains coming in and out either side like there's no tomorrow. We'd have North London line services, but for the sake of frame rate and it not crashing, I really don't mind. I really don't mind. Again, it's one of those things that's just not important to the journey we're doing right now. What is important is getting to Liverpool Street. It's literally, what, 3 miles away from here? I think 3 or 4 miles, I can't remember exactly. It's longer than you'd think. You think stuff like King's Cross to Finsbury Park and Victoria to Clapham Junction, they feel quite close, but Stratford to Liverpool Street feels a bit longer. Don't know why. It just does. It's probably because of the slow approach we have into Liverpool Street, but it's fine. It's fine. Redwald of East Anglia? Red? I don't know. I don't know, man. Come on, people. And this is one of the things I have done, which has been cool in the past, is, you know, very safely, I will add, not sticking my head out like an utter idiot, but I have sort of stood near the window from Stratford to Liverpool Street a couple times, and that is a fun experience, I have to say. But you say you have to be careful about it. One, you shouldn't stick your head out at all, so you don't stick your body parts out, but just look near it. So just sort of, even just sort of that perspective is cool, because you've got trains racing past either side and infrastructure. It's just not a safe thing to do, but it's a cool experience to safely do. Can't do it anymore because these aren't in service, but cool nonetheless. Come on, people! Liverpool Street platform 10. Do I get a beep beep? No? Fine. The guard's just having a day off, it seems. I'll do it, shall I? There we go. Do his job for him. Alright, up we go. Hear the helicopter again. It's doing circuits. I also get Spitfires going over quite a lot. That's kind of cool. That's an unmistakable noise, a Spitfire. Beautiful noise. That sounds like it's the police helicopter or ambulance. Doing the rounds for someone, probably. It is Kent. Wouldn't surprise me. It sounds like it's the police helicopter. I hear it enough round here. Yeah, Kent. The Garden of England. Lovely. Yeah, until you meet the people. Oh, it's not too bad, but it isn't great. Oh, I've got the DLR to our left. That's something I'd love to see in TSW, actually, for the DLR. Timetable mode, you know, sort of just have the whole network of the trains going about by themselves. You can still drive them. You just pop the panel up and you can drive them, but the DLR I would love to have as a network in TSW. I say it's one of those routes that would be better suited to TSW, in my opinion. Like, just having a set of scenarios in TS wouldn't quite fulfill the experience. The best thing about the DLR is being able to, you know, sit at the front, watch, you know, pretend you're driving, and then getting out and saying like places like, is it Canning Town or something, where all of them meet or something, getting on a different one, taking that somewhere else. That's sort of the whole experience, is being able to be up and about on the DLR. So being on foot and having the timetable is sort of where I think it would be best put, in my opinion. It's just the way it is. Like the Frankfurt U-Bahn route is another route that I think would be really nice to have in TSW one day, because it's just that network of non-stop, you know, metro action. It's just the sort of thing where you want to be able to get off and get on a train that's behind you that's going to somewhere different, sort of thing. It's just sort of more naturally suited to it, I think. That's just the way it is. 315. Yeah, yep. They've got lots of speed limits and signals up until this point, so I'm not going to be using speed set anymore. I'm probably not even going to apply power anymore, unless we have to stop outside of Liverpool Street. If I don't need to apply power, I won't. We'll just coast in at this point. 321. Very nice. Bethnal Green should join us on the side shortly, shouldn't it? No, in fact, it's just over there. Oh, come on, that was a 50 limit that wasn't advertised. There's Bethnal Green. That's a nice place to spot trains. You get a lovely view of trains sort of climbing out of Liverpool Street. I got it, I got it. It's just keep the brakes on as we go downhill here. Still got greens, which is good. It looks like we're actually going to get a clear run in to Liverpool Street, which must be the rarest thing ever, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And so once we're in Liverpool Street, we're not going to get much of a camera view, I don't think. It depends on what platform we're going into and how that relates to the underground section. Because, like, you know, if you go into a tunnel in TS, you don't actually get the opportunity to look outside because the camera's underground, technically. And the same is true here. The station is underground. So, depending on what platform you're in and where the train is, you can't necessarily get an external look at it. That helicopter's back again. I wonder if you can hear it or not. I don't know. Alright, crossing back over. So yeah, 10's one of the fast platforms, isn't it? Not all of them would be long enough to take one of these sets. Got to be here at 13:13, which we're going to do at this rate by the looks of things. Gonna get close to finishing my drink now. Ah, oh, dear. I'm not going to do long journeys all too often. It would drive me mad. But every now and then it's definitely worth doing. Is that a 379 I see in the distance over there? Looks like it to me. And an overground 315. Oh yeah, I can hear Electrostar. Very nice. One of those states, like, just a dingy approach into a station, this. Not very glamorous in the slightest. Just underground. We are cleared into platform 10. Lovely stuff. What a run this has been. What a run this has been. I've really enjoyed it. That I have. Nice. Okay, gradually bring the speed down just so we don't get TPWS'd, because that's never fun. So the station does look very nice here. It's just the lights that give it a bit of a frame rate hit, but it's a worthy hit, I think. As long as it doesn't crash the game, it's fine. Right, under 10 miles an hour. Here we are. Welcome to London Liverpool Street. We've done it. We've done Norwich to London. That's been a mad journey, but we've done it. Oh, I'm really impressed with myself. Because we barely messed up as well. Only had a couple of like half loco overruns. That's like fine compared to my usual standards. Welcome to London Liverpool Street. Oh yes, right, get into neutral. Can we get the tail lights on please? We're done for today. There we are. Doors open. We made it! Yes, we made it! Oh, look at that! This is just so cool! Norwich to London. We actually did it. We actually did it. Got 379s, 317s. This is the 455 that's been reskinned by Super Albs. Very nice. Although I cannot wait for Goose Studios 317. That's going to be amazing. So we'll definitely do another run on appropriate routes for that at some point. But that has been a run in the 90. Well done, you completed this scenario successfully. I drove the 90 successfully for a couple of hours. I'm rather impressed with myself. My goodness, my goodness. What can I say? Thank you for joining me on this fantastic journey. We'll definitely do some long journeys in the future, some more long journeys, because I love this. I really did. It's been awesome. But that'll do for us today, I think. That's mission successful. Achievement unlocked. Norwich to London. Should do it again? No, not right now. No, not right now. But thank you very much for watching this one, and I will see you in the next video.